Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Alright, let me know if sound is good and stuff like that. But, yeah, I think today I'm gonna be working on a few things. I've got some leak code to do, honestly, but I'm kind of putting that off and, well, I'm streaming, so I did that. But I did want to work on the CLI tool again, just because I haven't worked on it in a while. Also, I published a new video today, which is the pinned chat if you want to check it out. Okay, so where did I get to? Where did I leave off last time? I was making this struct with each of the steps. Let's just see what we have so far. Go build main. Go build. Damn, I should really write down these commands. So we have that working. We also need an output file one. Let's see. Noise would be... So now where do I use this function? Here. Input initial data is initialize. So it looks like we still... Let me go back to that. Oops. GitHub. Steps, options, headers, field. Okay, we return steps. Who calls this? This is in basically like the main script, I think. And what I need to do is the thing is they're using like this Cobra thing, so your code is a bit different. What's up, Gossing from YouTube? What is Go similar to? It's... I don't know. It's kind of hard to say what it's similar to. It's kind of like a combination of... Like, functionality-wise, it's both meant to be like a low-level and a high-level language. The low-level part is the fact that it runs pretty fast. It can be compiled like through binaries. And then the high-level part is just the syntax looks way nicer. You don't have to manage memory and stuff. But the syntax is like pretty similar to most other languages. Like, I would say it's similar to JavaScript or C. But it's typically used in like back-end development just because it's pretty easy to write, but the performance is also good. And most of the time you can't get both of those things, but with Go, you can get, I mean, it's not the fastest, obviously, but it's still much faster than like JavaScript on the back end. Whoa! We just got a follower. We reached a follower goal. Let's go! Did the alert thing work? Oh my god, it works! That's crazy. Thank you for the follow. 459, a bunch of numbers. The Twitch alert box is so interesting. But thank you for that. The thing I'm working on right now is trying to figure out how to organize my code to kind of be like this so it's very extensible. But yeah. What are you currently developing? Oh, I'm creating a CLI tool that is called Video Chopper that, basically, its goal is to remove silence from videos. I wanted a way to just quickly edit videos without having to like open Premiere Pro. Just like a... yeah, basically that's it. It uses FFmpeg to detect the silences and then also to remove them. surprisingly, there is not a singular ffmpeg command that does this. So I basically had to like write a whole script and make it a bit prettier and stuff. Like Adobe Podcast Upload tool for CLI. Yeah, kind of similar to that. I've used Adobe Podcast to like enhance audio, but yeah, it's not a local tool, so it's kind of annoying, honestly. I feel like if I could just run the script in the terminal, it would be, and just get the result really quickly, it'd be really nice. So that's what I'm creating right now. I'm working on getting it integrated with a Go CLI framework called Bubble Tea. It basically makes the UI look a little bit better, so it handles like user input and stuff like that. Like this. Create the command. Yeah, I guess we do need a function to like actually create the command. Okay. Let's see how we can do this. Steps equals steps dot initialize. So how does this run? P new program initialize model. What do we do here? P program. Which Mac you using? This Mac is a 2020 M1. 16 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte storage. Okay, so we really only want to do this T if they choose to make it interactive. If I'm wondering, like, I want it to be like, I want this vchop create to trigger the interactive part, but if it doesn't have that, I don't want it. I don't think I like the new ARM technology, but the memory is way too expensive. Yeah. Memory or storage? I know the storage is really expensive, and it's like, I don't think I could function with a 500 gigabyte computer. Like, I definitely needed the 1 terabyte one. RAM is important, but storage and memory, yeah. If you get the like maxed out one, it's so expensive. But yeah, for me, I think 16 gigabytes of RAM is like good enough, honestly. The only thing I do on here that like requires a lot would be video editing and a little bit of gaming. But yeah, I love their new ARM technology. Like, it's so power efficient. I see my friends at school like walking around with these big gaming laptops, and they literally have to sit by a plug because they run out of battery so fast. And this thing lasts for like 20 hours, and I've had it for like 2020? What is it? 2023? Like 3 or 4 years now. So pretty nice. Like, what is this called? Is this called a subcommand? Golang subcommand. Oh, I guess you could do like args. If os.args could be 1 equals create, do this, else do the normal stuff. Let's see if we can print this. Like, for a Mac Pro with maxed stuff, I pay like a car. But I saw next year Intel releases also ARM computers. Really? Yeah. ARM is pretty nice until you have to until like anything breaks in it. 'Cause I actually had to get this done with my MacBook, but like a few months after I got it, it just like stopped working. It shut off, it wouldn't turn on. I had to get it fixed at the Apple Store, and to fix it, like all of the components are on one thing, because like that's ARM. So basically all my data got erased because like they literally had to take off. It's literally basically a new computer, like on the inside. So that's what sucks about ARM, but as long as it doesn't break, it's fine. Like repairing stuff, ugh. And also like you obviously can't upgrade it because it's all on that one like circuit board, all the memory and stuff. Wait, what am I doing? Stop. Oh, how do you get rid of this stuff faster? Yeah, it was honestly my bad for not backing up my data. Yeah, I have iCloud now, so I do that, but honestly, iCloud, like, sucks. It only keeps track of your, like, desktop and documents folder, so, like, all my games and stuff, I'm pretty sure I would lose them, but honestly, I'm fine with that. I don't really care. Also, I think Steam might be able to track that or something like that. No idea. But yeah, I do back stuff up once in a while. Error! Oh wait. Slay, it worked. First, we should probably check if os.arg what is it, lang? Else. Why did it panic? Oh. The thing counts as an arg. That hurts me. That hurts me. Okay. So we know that works now. Where and what are you currently studying? I am a computer science undergrad at Georgia Tech. So yeah. Yeah, I would say my concentrations. So at Georgia Tech, you get to pick 2 concentrations in computer science. Mine are networks and systems and architecture. So networks, pretty self-explanatory, like networking protocols and stuff. Systems and architecture is like systems design and also low-level programming. So that's why I know some stuff about ARM. Because one of the classes I took actually had us build an ARM CPU. Do I recommend it? What do you mean, like recommend going to college or recommend the school? Oh, recommend computer science? I mean, yeah. I definitely recommend it. It's a great field. Obviously, you got the pay. I mean, also you get to work on really cool things. What else? I would say it is difficult, so like if people are telling you it's easy, they're not correct. Definitely difficult, but I would say definitely worth it. I mean, like, think about it. Would you want to be working in Excel all day with a business degree? I don't know. I don't know if that's what business people do, but I know some of them do that. Or would you rather sit in front of a computer all day and code made up things? That is your choice. What are you creating? I'm creating a Golang command line tool that is called VChop, Video Chopper. It's meant to detect and remove silences from videos, and it uses FFmpeg. So right now I'm just figuring out ways to organize this. What if I move the data initialized somewhere else and then pass it into here? Because okay, what do I get from here? Data equals initialize, and then we put the data in here. But what is data? Data is a pointer to steps. So we actually only want to pass in the correct step. So if we do step dot input, I don't, I forget Golang syntax. Step, call this steps, and then steps dot input or steps dot or input. Let me look out how to access things. How to access. What will you use it for? Basically the problem I was facing was for school I had to often create like these short videos for homework assignments. It was either like a lab, like discussing a lab or doing a presentation, but they were just homework assignments, and I was like, wow, I really don't want to open Premiere Pro or a video editing tool to edit all my pauses and silences out of this video for a like small homework assignment. So I was like, it would be really nice if I had a command line tool that just removed all the silences for me. It would make the video look more polished, and it would take me less time than opening a video editing tool. So that's kind of the motivation for it. Speaking of that, I do have to create a README for this project. It's on my GitHub, but let's see, what's my GitHub? Yeah, it's here, but I'll link to the actual thing. How to access keys in map Golang? I'm also new to Golang, if you haven't noticed, so still getting the hang of that. It's a map of steps to text input schemas? Wait a second. How the hell does this work? How did I access it in here? Oh, okay. Let me just copy this. Put it in here. But that's what I did! Oh, okay, it's just saying, like, blah blah blah. Alright. Steps, initialize the steps. Then, we want to pass in this specific step to here. There we go. And then here, we just need to... Oh, not there. Here. Brackets for map keys. What you do on Christmas? I just celebrate Christmas with my family. Usually I celebrate Christmas Eve and Christmas Day with them. We eat 7 fishes on Christmas Eve. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I think it's an Italian thing, but I've heard other cultures do it as well. But that's really good. Other than that, just family. Let's call this step. Then we want to replace all of these with step. This also may... Oh, step. We have to declare the type. is this? A text input schema? Yeah. There we go. Oh, sorry, my cat stepped about my keyboard. Can you show your directory structure? Sure. I can show you in tree, because I downloaded tree, or installed it. Also, I'll show you here. But it's nothing special. Honestly, with Go projects, I spent the entirety of last stream figuring out how to structure a Go project. And it just made me realize that I should probably not structure a Go project. I came to that conclusion because all the folders and stuff are actually meant to represent dependencies. So I would have to, I don't know if they're called dependencies or modules, but basically I want users to be able to, like, in order for users to use this, they have to download all of the code. Like, I don't want them picking and choosing modules to download because, like, all of it needs to get downloaded for it to work. So, yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. Now they're all just in, like, one thing, which is kind of controversial, but, it's here. I will probably refactor it later once I know more about Go and how packages and modules work, but for now, these are all in just one big package. Everything is accessible everywhere. I know it's not the greatest, but for now I'm just trying to get the UI set up. Steps, initialize the steps. Then we create a new program with the initial model. Does he continuously make new programs, or does he just run options? Where's, like, the steps in it? Steps in it. Okay. New program, initial text input model, project name. Okay, so yeah, he's creating new programs. Sounds good. It's best if you keep only main.go in the root directory, so you can move all the other code in separate folder. Folder equals package in Go. Okay. So, if I do that though, how do I, like, when I run go build, how does it know to build all of the packages? Because that's an error I was running into, where it would just build the main, and then, like, will it automatically know to build the other packages if main imports them? Base term, thank you so much, not an FBI honeypot. I got that I term too. Okay, you know those, like, YouTubers or creators that, like, hate on fancy terminals or, like, using NeoVim? Like, a lot of them are like, you don't need iTerm, just use the basic Mac terminal. I'm like, okay, fine, I get, like, yeah, it's pretty pointless, but it looks so much better. Like, I want to feel cool when I'm coding. I want to feel cool. I don't care if it's not slowing me down, I just want it to look cool. this one is for the input. This one's for output. Output. I'll call this E2? E1? Variable naming. I'm gonna make this, like, not terrible later on. And then... oh, shoot. Part of me does want to learn NeoVim or Vim movements, but also part of me doesn't have time for that. Like, I was doing the tutorial and Vim tutor. Oh, tutor. Excuse me? Is it not called that? Oh. Gotta be specific. The IJK, the thing that gets me is the HJKL. Like, why is J down? K is up. I wish it was up, down. It should be left, up, down, right. Not down. And also, how are you supposed to keep, is your pinky supposed to be touching the L? My messages aren't going through. Oh, damn. You just have to import it into main, and it'll automatically build it. Let's see. We'll call this UI and then put the text input in here. And now it's yelling at me. I guess I'll put the command schema in there as well. And then in main, I think I would have to make this capitalized since I want to access it in main. Yeah. Oh. Now how do I import it? Is it imported? Import UI? Package name should be the same as folder name, the first line of schema. Wait, what? Oh. I get it. Don't worry, I get it. Wait, what is this? Did I just make... Why are there two? Okay. And then this one should be package UI. Why is it yelling at me? Stop, please, stop it. Oh. Why does it expect main? But like when you create a new package, like this package has dependencies on this like go sum and go mod thing. So do these get those? Why did it suddenly like it? I just need to get UI. Give me UI. UI dot... What does test folders do? Wait, I need your help first. Why is this yelling at me? Test folders is just, like, me testing the CLI tool works. Like, they're just video files. How does one import? Bruh, see? I have to do this now. Go mod init for my package? This is crazy. Yeah, I guess you do need that to, like, actually import it. So, should I do this? Probably. And then just put my GitHub. Open command. Okay, this is the command schema. Oops. You don't need to run any commands? Really? How do I import it into my other file? I'm pretty sure last time, like, I don't know, I tried doing this, it just didn't work. It was something with building it sucks. And also, can you hover over the first line? What the error is giving? Undefined. It's also found packages main and UI in blah blah blah. If I keep it as package main, I know it defeats the purpose, but now what is it yelling at me about? Text input schema is undefined. This is go mod. It's just one package or one module. Do I add another module? Wow, it's really quiet on Twitch's side. Low-key, that's usually not the case. Usually on YouTube, there's no one, and then on Twitch, it's like, y'all are yapping. but now YouTube's yapping. I go to sleep now. Bye. Have a great Christmas. Have a great Christmas as well, Gossing. Thanks for hanging out with us. Okay, change the package name back to UI. And then here I'll change this to UI as well. Wait, why do they keep reappearing? Oh wait. Was that messing it up? So confused. Now it's working? What was that all about? UI? Can I import you? Please let me import UI. Make this capital, maybe? The thing is, it's not gonna detect if it's a package, right? Go in main, import UI, utilize. But how to import? Oh, do I just do this? And then this would be whatever this is. Oh. 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 Yeah. That's working. Okay. So now I need to make this global. Wait. Here, this needs to be global. Okay, Twitch is finally getting some yappage, but it's from a ad person. So, not good yappage. Now I gotta change all these. Okay, now hopefully this builds. Wow, if this works, go build. Chop. Ooh. Shoot, I'm in the wrong place. Hopefully that didn't do anything. Go build. What is that? V-chop. Create. It works! It works! Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Thank you so much! You don't necessarily need to give a name to your imports. Oh, thanks for that. Thanks for that. So I don't need to call it this. So then what happens? Oh wait. Damn it. Why did the import... Hold on. So am I allowed to do this then? Or no, I'm still not allowed to do that. It's just gonna default to the name of the folder. Yeah. Thank you so much, Gentle. Oh my god, this person literally has helped me. Okay, if you were here last stream, that would have been helpful. Because I spent a long time running around in circles trying to figure out how Go modules work on stream. None of us could figure it out, and it was really this easy. That's crazy. Well, thank you so much. It will default to the name of the package. Yeah. Alright, so now we have these two steps. Let's do the noise step. And I also have to get validation working. I have a very preliminary idea of how I'm gonna do that, but still a little not 100% sure on that. validating user input is not the most fun experience. Now, how do I get the data from? Oh, I'm sure it just comes back here. Yeah. Yeah, I think it does. Okay, so let's just copy this. Noise. What's up, La Juan? I remember you from last stream. Are you in my Discord server? I forget. I feel like you- oh, this is the server. Someone DMing me? No. Let me just make sure this works. Enter a ./video.mp4. Oh, I really gotta get completions with this too, which I think might be a little difficult, but before I do anything, I want to commit this. You can check out Air. It's a cool command line tool built in Go where you can do hot reload your Go project using it. Yeah, I've heard of that. Specifically ran into that problem with the hot reloading when doing some like HTMX Go stuff. I was like, damn, these Go developers are ages behind JavaScript developers. Where like is the hot reload? So I looked into it and yeah, Air. I didn't know that it can do command lines as well, because I guess it's the same sort of thing. You're still like building it. La Juan is asking for the Discord. Let me see if I can find the link to it. Why does Discord make it so hard to find things nowadays? Where are my invite links? Is there like a search bar for this? For settings? No? This is crazy. Invites. Bro, what? Here's a list of active invites and then it doesn't show you... Oh, because I'm in streamer mode. Damn it. I think it's like... What is it? https://discord.gg and then / here. Let me know if that works. If it doesn't work, Alexa, turn up your music and tell me something encouraging. What's up, Mr. Friend? First time chatter. Thank you for letting me know the music was way too quiet. I bet that because of your name you get a lot of declarative jokes. Oh my god, I just got what you were saying. Okay, I'm a little stupid for that. Yeah, it's usually what's the weather though? That's what it usually is. Not really that funny anymore, but I do get it a lot. But real talk, is the music loud enough? Real talk. Maybe I'll turn it up a little. Could be louder. Alright. Yeah, like, okay, my friend who is a mod here, I always ask him, thanks for the follow by the way, I always ask him if the music is loud enough, and he's like, yeah, it's good, and then I look back at the VOD, and it's like, the quietest sounding music. So, thank you for being real. Thanks for the link, no problem, LaJuan. It basically, so we were talking about error, it basically runs go run main.go every time any change in code happens. The thing with that though is, I think for command line you can't just do like go run, because then how do you, like, can you take command line arguments? Go run with args. Oh, lol. Wait, what? Wait, I'm gonna try this. Oop, it did not pick up the... It's not picking it up. How do I get the second argument? Create? I don't know, man. Check the answer below it. How do you run the subcommand? Sure, glad to follow at Revive Nation. I'm just popping into study code vibe with your tunes. Let's go. Are you a big synthwave fan? Me personally, I'm a big synthwave fan. I was in the lo-fi fan era for like multiple years, probably since COVID 2020. What's up, Ekta? What args are you passing? Basically, I'm just checking if create is there, which is, I guess, still technically an argument, but like it should look like this. Like, it doesn't have the dash. It's not a flag. It's a subcommand. But it still counts as an argument because it's like separated by a space. But anyway, yeah. I've moved from lo-fi to synthwave. I go to school in the city, so I like to run around and think I'm in like a cyber synthwave world when I'm really just in Atlanta, Georgia. So, but yeah, it's fun. What's up, amcodes83? You have a question? What's your question? Go run main.go create. That's a good idea. Wow. Okay, I need to write this down. Where's my obsidian? Let's just go with what even is this? We'll turn this to shell. Build is just go build, obviously, but just in case I forget. And then run is go run main.go create. And then /vshop create, and then whatever you want after that. Okay, that's really handy to know. Thank you for that, Shentel. Why are you like a Golang pro? How to develop a browser-based 3D modeling tool? Man, if I knew, I would tell you, but personally I haven't done that before. But I can tell you where to look. I think your best bet is probably like Three.js or something like that. Here, I'll put this in the... But Three.js is like, I don't know, 3D stuff for the web. And I think there's a lot of tutorials on it, so that would be a good starting point. Well, I do this full-time. I'm a full-time software engineer. That's cool. Do you mainly code in Golang? Or is it a bunch of stuff? Okay, so we got video, MP4, output, MP4, -30. Okay. What other things do we need here? We need the duration, okay. So I'm gonna add that to the schema. Detectable duration for silence? What's the default I have? The default is 2. Hopefully that's how you spell decibels. At my place, it's a bunch of stuff, but currently it's Golang. Even I started only 1 to 2 months back learning Go. Wow, it's pretty cool. You started around the same time I did. I have just not been doing it for a job. I've been doing it on this project only on the side, so I'm a little rusty. But okay, Amcodes is asking which text do you use? So, I assume you're talking about the what tech to use for the 3D modeling thing? A browser-based one. Yeah, so if it's browser-based, I would say JavaScript, but wait, isn't there another thing like WebGL? Which web technologies, I mean? Okay, this is like what games use. But honestly, I'm pretty sure if you do it in a game engine, you can export it to like WebGL or something like that, and you know, it'll just work in the browser. But I would definitely like look at this at least. So like a lot of these, oh, well 3JS does export to WebGL. The things you'll probably have to worry about are like a lot of efficiency and stuff, because these are pretty expensive operations when you're working with like 3D models. Yeah, WebGL. I used Phaser once, but it was a long time ago and it was like class-based, which was interesting. So if you like class-based programming, maybe take a look at that one. I know this is by far the most popular that you're gonna probably find the most tutorials on. But yeah, I think if it's browser-based, the only thing you really need is 3JS. Like it's just gonna be JavaScript. Sorry, I died for a second. I actually do have to end stream soon, but answering your question, AM codes. Yeah, I think, hey, just discovered your stream. I'm thinking to learn Go, but couldn't find some good resources. Any suggestions? Any project specific? What's up? Abhishek? I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name. But what's up, Christian Sutherland? Wow, a lot of people are joining. But okay, let me first answer AM codes. The reason why, if you're a beginner to JavaScript or like web development in general, I would say yeah, or even like 3JS development in general, I would say yeah, start with a very simple game, just so you kind of understand what's going on, and then after that maybe transition into this like customized 3D building tool, which seems definitely a lot harder than making a game. So I would start with that. To answer Heapcheck's question, any good resources? I would say, thanks for the follow, by the way. I would say for Go, let's see, Golang docs. So I would go here, and then I would go, and this Golang website is actually really helpful because they have, obviously, the documentation, the API reference, but they also have these what's possible with Go mini courses or documentations. But basically, you pick a sector you're interested, and it shows you how to use Go to build stuff with it. For example, I was looking at this one, command line interfaces, which is why I'm building a command line interface. I also took a look at the web development one, because I'm very much into web development. So definitely, it's called go.dev, but I'll put it in the chat. Put it in YouTube too. But yeah, pick one of these tutorials. If you don't know the syntax yet, or like have never seen a line of Go before, I would say first like do the get started, but after that you can like go on these guided learning journeys, and there's pretty good. Or you can do like Tour of Go, is good for learning the syntax. Are you using any software to stream on Twitch and YouTube? Or are you doing it manually? Yeah, so I'm using this, what is it? It's called like, it's a plugin. So it's this right here, it's called multiple output. I'll have to find the link for it, but if you literally just look up multiple output OBS, it'll be there. And the first time I installed it, it didn't work, but then I just reinstalled it and it did work. So you set up your connection with that. One question about CSS. May I separate media query from main CS and reference it in index.html? Yeah, so you can have as many CS files as you want. All you have to do is make sure you like do the link tag in your HTML and it'll automatically get imported, but yeah, you can, if you want to put all your media queries in one CS file, you can do that. How long did it take you to learn JS, and which frameworks you started with? Okay, I started learning JavaScript in like high school. Sophomore year, one of my computer science classes was web dev, so we learned HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and so it's taken me a bit to learn it. I've kind of just learned the things I like and gone with that, but thank you guys for joining the stream. I do have to go, but I'll be streaming sometime this week or next week probably. I'm on winter break, so subscribe, follow, you know the vibe. See you in the next one, guys.